Hello students, how are you? I hope everyone is fine. Today I am going to teach you the new poem If I Were a Giant. This poem was written by Jackie Hosking. She was born in 1966. She is a children's poet who was born in Nigeria. Jackie has been writing poems for children for so many years. If I Were a Giant is her first poem, which was first published in the year 2005 in her school magazine. She also writes short stories, blogs, and articles for the children. So let us go through the poem. If I Were a Giant. An ancient Greek scholar once said, painting is silent poetry, and poetry is painting with the gift of speech. Let us read a poem that paints picture with words. So children, children, when you look at a painting, you want to figure out what does the painting suggest, and when you read a poetry, you will find some words, and the gift of speech given in the poem brings a clear picture or a clear painting in your mind. So here the poetess used the imagination idea to fulfill his thoughts. These poems also appreciated the beauty of the nature. When we read this poem, a clear picture will come to our mind that what the poetess want to convey us. This poem has having nine paragraph, and last words of each two stanza are rhyming words. So thus you can see the last two words: I, sky, trees, bridge, new, dew, dry sky, snow, grow, and hand, red bed, light night, self, herself. So let us begin the poem. I am reading you the first stanza. If I were a giant, I wonder if I could stand on my tiptoes and paint the sky. So here in the first stanza, the poetess here imagine that if she would be a giant, then she stands on her tiptoes and she would paint the sky. Means the poetess was very much attracted toward the beauty of the nature. She wants her own color to the nature. Okay. So let us read the second paragraph. I would fashion paintbrushes from branches of trees and paint all the clouds as they float on the breeze. Here the poet was imagining if she was a giant, then she would make the brushes from the branches of the tree and would paint all the clouds in the sky which are floating on the wind, and she wants to give her own color to those clouds. Okay. Now third paragraph. I would wake up quite early when morning was new and paint all the daisies with pollen and dew. Here the poetess imagined that she would wake up very early in the morning and paint all the flowers, all the daisies, and also the pollen grains that are yellow in color, and dew or the drop of water that was upon the daisy's flower. She would color all this beauty of the nature and want to change the color of these white daisies into colorful flowers. Okay. Now let us read our fourth paragraph. I would blend all the colors from desert to so dry and mix up a sunrise to splash on the sky. Here the speaker want to mix up all the colors of desert with the beauty of sunrise. She would add all those colors and would splash, means throw all across the sky and make the sky colorful, and her own beautiful imagination would make the sky colorful. Now the fifth paragraph. I would stride to the mountains and gather the snow to paint snow white blossoms where blossoms should grow. So here the poetess imagine that if she would be a giant, then she would take long steps on the snowy mountains and gather all the white snow from it and would paint white flowers from this snow, and wherever she wants she would grow the white snowy flowers all over the world, all over the earth. Now the sixth paragraph. I would dip my tree brush in the yellow corn and I would paint golden beaches by waving my hand. So the children here, the poetess imagine that with the help of her brush that are made up of branches, she would dip the brushes in the field of yellow corn, and then would paint the golden beaches by waving her hand, and would made the sea beaches beautiful and with her own imagination color. Now I am reading your seventh paragraph. I would grind autumn leaves, some pink ones, some red, and cover the sun as she set off to bed. Here the poetess wants to convey us that she would gather all the pink and red leaves from the nature which are becomes colorful in the autumn, and grind it means pisna, grind matlab pisna, and after that she would paint all this then she would paint and cover the sun as she want when she went to bed. So she would gather these pink and red colors and want to color the sky with her own imagination. Okay, now the eighth paragraph. I would hunt the shadows. I would hunt all the shadows that hide from the light and dip them in pen, ink, and black the night. Here the poetess imagined that she would catch all the black shadows that were trying to hide from the light, and she wanted to dip this black shadow into the pen ink that is black in color, and then with this black color she would like to paint the sky black and would make it dark and night. Okay, now the last paragraph of the poem, students. I can dream I am a giant from the books of myself, but I know when I wake, nature's painted herself. So here the poetess imagined that she was dreaming that if she would be giant, means the gentleness feeling was coming to her because of the vast knowledge that she has gathered from her reading of books that are kept on herself. But now she was saying when her dreams break up or when she rises up, she would find the beautiful nature has painted herself. That means she would enjoy the every color of the nature that was painted by God. Yes, children, the things around us, the sky, the sun, the flower, the trees, the river, the mountains, all the flora and fauna, and that are being naturally painted and gifted by the nature. So let us open our eyes, our mind, and enjoy this beauty of nature that was gifted to us by the Almighty God. Okay, so this is the end of the poem. I will send the question and answers in your WhatsApp group. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.